Imagine this. You spend 3 years in law school, then another 3 months studying pretty much 24/7 for the bar exam. You take it, you pass, and you score in the top 10%. That is an incredible achievement. But what if I told you an AI could do the exact same thing with zero preparation and in a matter of seconds? Yeah, let's get into this, because this isn't some sci-fi movie plot. This is happening right now.
So that's the score we're talking about, not just passing, but absolutely acing it. When the most advanced AI models out there, like GPT-4 and Claude 3, took the uniform bar exam, they didn't just scrape by, they landed squarely in the 90th percentile.
And just let that sink in for a second. There are two parts to this that are just mind-blowing. First, the performance itself. It's not just as good as a human, it's better than 9 out of 10 humans taking this notoriously difficult test. And second, the prep time. For the AI, it was zero. Nothing. It just took the test.
So, how on earth did we get here? How did an AI conquer what is arguably one of the most difficult professional exams on the entire planet? We're going to break down exactly how this happened, piece by piece.
First off, let's be really clear about what we're talking about here. The bar exam is not some simple true or false quiz. It's a total intellectual marathon. It's designed to be the final, toughest nails gatekeeper of the legal profession. For any human, just passing it is a monumental achievement. And, this new ability, it almost appeared out of nowhere. I mean, just a couple of years ago, AI models were consistently failing the exam. Then, boom, March 2023, GPT-4 doesn't just pass, it completely crushes it. A year later, another model confirms it wasn't a fluke. This wasn't some slow, gradual improvement. This was a quantum leap.
Okay, so let's really put this into perspective. When you put the AI's performance side by side with the human lawyers, the differences are, well, they're staggering. Just look at this table. It really lays it all out. AI is hitting the 90th percentile with zero prep time. The average human hits the 50th percentile after months of intense study. The AI takes seconds, we take days. The cost? Pennies versus hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. And the pass rate? Well, for the AI, it's 100%. It literally never fails.
This quote just says it all, doesn't it? It's the crazy imbalance between the sheer human effort required to do this and the effortless performance of the AI. That's what makes this so profound. It's a fundamental change in what we even thought was possible.
Now think about what this speed actually means. It's not just about doing the same old work a little bit faster. It's about changing the entire game. Tasks that used to take a whole team of junior lawyers a week to get through, like sifting through thousands of documents for a case, can now be done before you've even finished your morning coffee. This isn't just a small step up. It's a monumental shift.
And right alongside that incredible speed is a radical drop in cost. And we're not just talking about saving a few bucks on exam fees. This completely blows up the entire economic model of the legal industry, which for centuries has been built on billable hours. When the cost of basic legal work drops to practically zero, it raises a huge question. Who can get legal help now? This could open up access to justice for small businesses and everyday people in a way we've never, ever seen before. So this is way more than just a cool academic exercise. This ability to ace the bar has immediate, very real consequences for the real world. And it's already starting to reshape the entire legal industry.
And the ripple effects are already spreading out and touching everyone. If you're a law student right now, the job you're training for is changing under your feet. If you're a practicing lawyer, your toolkit is about to get a major upgrade. If you're a business owner, getting legal help is becoming much more accessible. The whole ecosystem is shifting.
And here's the real kicker. The skills that are tested on the bar exam, things like legal reasoning, research, and analysis, are the exact same skills that make up the bread and butter of a junior lawyer's job. And now, an AI can do them faster, cheaper, and frankly, with more consistency.
And hey, this isn't some future prediction. This is happening right now. The data shows that law firms are practically racing to adopt this technology. Look at that jump in just one single year. The industry is not waiting around to see what happens.
Because of all this, the very definition of what makes a good lawyer is being rewritten right before our eyes. For decades, a lawyer's value was tied to remembering information and doing meticulous, time-consuming work. Well, now that's the baseline. That's what the machine does. The new focus, the real value, is in the skills that AI can't copy. Coming up with a brilliant legal strategy, building real trust with a client, or navigating a super complex negotiation.
The game is shifting from just knowing information to using it with wisdom and creativity.
So all of this brings us to the big one, the million-dollar question. Where is this all headed? Let's take a look at what the experts are predicting for the future of law.
Right now, AI is basically the world's best assistant, a super powerful tool to help lawyers do their jobs better. But the direction is crystal clear. Pretty soon, it's going to be handling most of that routine work all by itself, which is going to completely change the structure of law firms and what it even means to have a legal career.
And if you think this is some far-off, distant future, think again. The timeline for this transformation is incredibly fast. By next year, experts are predicting AI will be a standard tool in more than half of all law firms. By 2030, the role of a junior lawyer might be unrecognizable. This isn't a problem for our kids to solve. This is happening in the next 5 to 10 years. And that brings us to what might be the single most important takeaway from all of this. This isn't a story about humans becoming obsolete. It's a story about evolution. The real threat isn't the technology itself. The threat is failing to adapt to it. The most valuable people are going to be the ones who learn how to leverage these incredible new tools.
So, we'll end on this question. And while we've been talking about the law today, this story is really a blueprint for almost every single knowledge-based profession out there. The question isn't just about lawyers, it's about all of us. How are you going to adapt? Because this revolution isn't coming, it's already here.